sure Malcolm was just playing. But they're smaller than he is, and they're going to continue to be smaller, so he's going to attack them.
When they go to fucking attack him, I ain't going to stop.
Right? Well, I would.
Don't fucking tear his ass, you asshole.
You run away. It looked like Chewie was getting ready to get on him anyway because to protect Peanut.
Yep.
So I've seen it before. I've seen cats jump on little dogs. Shadow used to do it to Precious all the time, especially as she got older and she couldn't see as well. She walked right by the trap.
Small's got attitudes.
Right. Well, she was a mini pincher. Do it. Wow, wow.
Welcome to a very special edition of NBA2K21 from Summer League in Las Vegas. We have a very fun episode coming up for you, including highlights from Summer League, rookies talking NBA 2K, and the inside scoop on NBA 2K22 from Mike Wang. Let's go.
We've got Brown. Green is up there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bakar-Luke in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Zubac trying to break loose. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Leonard. I'm sure you can. And listen, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years, you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the 76ers played some superb ball. He scored 46 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. His numbers were off the charts. It was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Craig, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his numbers. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Being group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for George. Holmes passes to Morris. He can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the back end.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Here's Holmes. Following the score by Oklahoma City. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And all you need to do
shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball one-on-one, you've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Ibaka, the natural out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Zubac at the 5 spot. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mikhailuk. 5 to shoot. Here's Roby. It's hauled in by George.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
The Thunder lead by 3. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And PG, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. He doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Here's Mikhailuk. 10 points for him.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Aladon's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 4-point game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here's Melvin. He's tightly guarded. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Holmes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Both free throws good from Holmes.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Nationals going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter action at just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Foul kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Gibson with the steal.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. The Clippers getting the bucket. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here's Rope, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Gilgeous Alexander.
That's a terrific set that they just made.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 4 run. Down low. There's the steal. Holmes with the steal. Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
What power from Taj Gibson. He really likes sending a message to the defense with his dunks.
Under trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. A step-back shot here. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the inside, and taken away by Brown. To the paint. Roby can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Leonard, no luck.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Roll it on, passes to Gilgeous Alexander. A 3. The Thunder with another miss. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 17-4 run. Holmes finds George on the wing. George over Maladon. And there's Paul George on the assist by Holmes. Holmes got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The pass to Roby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Paisley's checked in. And it's Williams in for Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Cousins is checked in. Holmes passes to Cousins. And it goes down 2 points. Cousins has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
George against Gilgeous Alexander. Now, here's Melvin. 18 points for him. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And it's Holmes off the drive. And Gibson kicks to Holmes. Nobody near George. Off target with this 3. Under trailing by 8. To the middle. Here's Paisley. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Cousins, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Nobody near Williams. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. Holmes passes to Leonard. They get it back. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
You see the feel from DeMarcus Cousins, tracking down the miss, then making good on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Rowe. He has 6. Now it on. Off target from outside. Now here's Holmes. He's covered closely, and Cousins throws it down.
Awesome display. Fierce with the level of strength. DeMarcus with the impressive move.
Followed on passes to Baisley. Here's Rowe. Ball's not loose. Pass to Melodon. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Paul George.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but
oh, what a play!
What the hell? Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Thunder trailing by 12.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Now here's Leonard. A 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
And here is Melodon. He's got 20. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's McKyler. He's got 10. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Physical D, but Shea shows unreal body control when driving to the bucket.
Holmes finds Morris. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Morris.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's McKyler, guarded by Jackson. Outside Brent. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. On the wing, Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. On deep. McKyler can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Holmes passes to Cousins. There's Jackson with the 3. And Cousins kicks to Jackson. There's the pass to Holmes. Inside, here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Clippers leading by 13. Holmes with it. 27 points for him. Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
DeMarcus Cousins inside. He's so skillful and he's so physical. You have to foul him inside.
And Cousins drops them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Feeds it to Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Holmes can't get it to go in.
A lot of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And that one is good. Mikhailuk's got 15 points. Clippers leading by 12. Pass to Cousins. To Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And right there you see an underrated aspect to Cousins' game. Terrific instincts, senses the open man.
Beasley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. He locks up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. Ibaka, no luck. Williams for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up that tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. As we set the lamps courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Green. Bradley is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2 guard. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Holmes. To Ibaka, to Holmes, to the middle, Jackson. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Clippers lead by 12. Jackson's gone 3 of 6, shooting from the field, 50% so far. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmes with the steal. One-on-one fast break. It's tipped. Here's Zubac, shoots over Bradley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Brown against Ibaka. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shea can get this shot anytime he wants.
Holmes kicks to Ibaka. And the dunk by Zubac. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
And once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. They double him with Green. Morris looking over the floor. Holmes passes to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Down low, here's Bradley, and a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Holmes. Outside Jackson. Back to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Luke can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jackson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Looking to get back on track here.
A power clutch with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Holmes kicks to Morris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. They're trailing by 10. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Brown. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jackson. Good on the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 12.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Over in the corner, Green. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Thunder making a switch here. Obi's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Leonard, he's checked in for Morris, and Georgia subbed in for Reggie Jackson. George looking over the floor. Here's Holmes. Back to George. A 3-pointer off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Mikhailov. Brown outside. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
So it's the Thunder now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And there's the pass to Holmes. That ball's nice speed that time from George. And that's now 33 points for the Natural. Thunder trailing by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here's Mikhailov. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. To the paint. Shots good by Ibaka.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Green. Here's Mikhailov. Oh, good on the triple.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And the dunk by Zubac. And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 16. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Leonard against Green. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 19.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Holmes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. To win the run, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Oh, Holmes in position. Out to Ibaka. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mikhailuk, defended by George. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Holmes passes to Ibaka. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mikhailuk. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holmes. They double it with George. Fires the three. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Holmes can't get it to go in. Thunder trailing by 21. Here's Mikhailuk. To the inside. Brown. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-6 run. Leonard the pass to Leonard. And Holmes throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the new G League Pro Team Committee signed a number of five-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Jumps up.
Oh! That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Get the floater. Here's Roby. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Los Angeles has gone into a flood from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Leonard. He feeds it to Cousins. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ibaka against Gilgeous Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Natural.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Caston is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
Free throw good from Brown. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo scanning the floor. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Alden.
Great game.
accept it. I can't accept it right now because it'll blank out the screen, but I'll accept that, Brian. Oh, there's Gatorade. Nice. 15 per category. That's 15 games.
I'll accept the FR when I'm not streaming.
Welcome to 2K TV. So excited to have you on the show. Now, you're getting scanned for NBA2K22. What's that process going to be like? You're getting scanned into the game, and now you're going to be able to play in the game as yourself.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Brett Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You got the natural. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George at the 2 guard. And for the Rockets, Porter is out there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's House at the 3 slot. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding their potential playoff opponent?
You know, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to
Wish the setting would stay.
think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
To the middle. And finish off by Wood.
Just taking pride in being their leader. These past teammates better.
Holmes finds Ibaka. Down low. Stolen away. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. We talked about the problems Paul George can cause with his defense. Coach told me the sets we run with longer passes, those need to be adjusted. George is a ball hawk and changes how you operate on the perimeter. There's one thing we know about PG-13 guys is that he feasts on lazy cross-court passes. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Leonard, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Houston.
And the defender was slow reacting, didn't fully account for Kawhi's quickness. Slow played him and gets to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ball against Holmes. Ball's shot is off. And it's the Clippers' ball. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Now, here's Porter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's a little bit ugly right now.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie. Greg, unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kevin, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
And Porter drops them both. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's Holmes off the drive. Outside for George. No good on the three.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Ball wide open. Another miss by Houston.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And so it's Houston with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Shoots from the corner. Rebounded by Holmes.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. Tadis giving it to him. He's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And Holmes throws it down.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's Wall. 35 points for him last game against New York.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Leonard finds George. There's 3 pointers off the mark.
And his touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Outside, Wall. Rebound by the Clippers.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Wood with the block.
And here comes House. Lead the fast break. He kicks it to Zeller. Passes to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Wall outside. And the 3 ball is good.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Wall. After the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Porter. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned. Okay.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by one. House kicks to Wall. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets for the finish. Basket counts. Wall's got 5.
Yeah, he scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
Here's Holmes. That one's not going to go. And it's Houston the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Holmes. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Jackson in for Paul George. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Oklahoma City.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, there's probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Tate guarded by Holmes. Here's Tate. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Count that one.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that hammer.
Exum passes to Wood. Back to Exum. The pass to Wood. On the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here they come. Here's Jackson. Off with the layup. It's trailed by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one goes in.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Inside, Holmes. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now, here's Exum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Plays it up and banks it in.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Up top, Holmes.
Oh, man.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Exum with it. Kicks it to Porter. Takes a 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Clippers leading by 3. Morris passes to Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Holmes, high post. He's got 14. He dishes it to Cousins. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for Los Angeles. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Knocked away. Here's Bradley. Houston gets it back. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
And an excellent pass by Morris. A guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Now, here's Exum. Guarded by Jackson. A floater. Exum's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Gibson passes to Holmes. Bradley on the double team. Shot clock at 6. Holmes down low. Guarded by Bradley. Holmes can't get it to go in. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Gibson. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get on the shot here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Los Angeles, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Back to Exum. And Gibson over to help. Shot's good by Wilson.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bradley against Cannon. Almost, but it pulls out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Over to the left wing. The three-pointer, no good. It's an off, and that one released in time, but no good. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The natural out there with Luke Kennard. That's Taj Gibson. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's man in the small forward. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Thunder was phenomenal. He dropped in 38 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Rockets trailed by 7. Here's Wall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
And just the overall impressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over him. An incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. To the paint. The kick out to Wall. Launches a 3. The shot comes out. The Clippers go the other way with it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Gibson.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Mr. Kennard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 9. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Bradley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known more citrusly.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Chase down block, there was no foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Clippers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's the teardrop, and that one drops. Wall's got 9 points.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Right now, Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Holmes passes to Zubac. To Holmes. Pass to Zubac. It's deflected. Here is House. 8 points his last outing. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Passes it to House. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. House has got his first 3 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. Here is House, defended by George. Here's House. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for House for the Rockets. Olenek is checked in for DJ Wilson. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Bradley. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Luke Kennard. And so House nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Holmes passes to Cousins. The Rockets pull it in. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. All with it. Holmes covering. All against Holmes. It's House outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. House has got 8 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
Outside Jackson. Cousins, the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 7. It's off to Charlotte format for this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And Wall kicks to Porter. Holmes with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. All going up court, and it's good, 2 points. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that scrap to fight through the contact.
All against George. Wall dishes to Olenek. And it's blocked by Ibaka, and he gets it back. Clippers leading by 9. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
Cousins is just simply not an easy cover for anybody, especially when he uses that shot fake. Highly effective there.
The Clippers have been made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Wood, he's checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Exum in for John Wall. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Natural. Knocks it loose. Here's Wood. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Offensive rebound, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring, you get good playmaking and rebounding, you get a defender with active hands, There's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
And he makes the first. So it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what they can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, you got Zeller. Porter is out there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's House in at the three. Holmes against Wall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That free throw good from Holmes. He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets trailed by 17. Wall looking it over. A three ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Outside Porter. At the Wall. 5 on the clock. Here's Zeller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Houston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 17. Zeller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here is House. He's covered by Leonard. Holmes against Wall.
Seconds.
That one, no good.
team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots, when does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Oh, first at home, that was ready.
Agreed, the agility on display. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. 19-point game. To the middle. Here's Zeller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the line in this one. So first one falls. And so Zeller nails both of them. Clippers leading by 17. George passes to Holmes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And he sinks the second. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Going on him, and he makes the easy one. Wall's got 11.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
Holmes with it. Now guarded by Porter. Holmes passes to Zubac. Down low. Here's Ibaka. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. Rockets trail by 18. They get a hand on it. Holmes with the steal. And they're moving it up. Lobs it up for Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Outside Porter. Ball against Holmes. Zeller trying to free himself up. And Wall with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
And the basket is good. 8 points for him.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Outside Porter. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Holmes, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets trail by 20. Now the pass to Wood. Ball against Holmes. From 13. Misses off the right eye. Here's Zeller, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And so Zeller nails both of them. And here is Holmes. He's got 39. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Rockets have gone somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Wood finds Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Zeller with the double team. Now Wall. He's got 13. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's Holmes. And he's got 41. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will return possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. The Clippers also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Leonard. And it's Luke Kennard in for Paul George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. The Rockets making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 16. Zeller up top. Yep, it goes. Zeller's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Holmes passes to Gibson. Count the basket. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Tate. Back to Wall. Pass to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bradley. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Morris trying to get open as a bucket. Missed it, even after all those chances. Holmes with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Ibaka, no luck. Nuggets trailed by 16. Take the pass to Wall. Shoots over Holmes. The Rockets with another miss. Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Gibson in the post. Guarded by Bradley. Ibaka wide open. He's fine. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got 43 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. And that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. They grabbed the wrong miss. Here's Zeller. And the rejection by Ibaka. Holmes with it. 43 points in the game. Gibson passes to Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Zeller. He's got 10. Pocket 6. Can they get it? Outside, Wall. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Wall.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down. Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more...
last season, Marcus Morris's name, one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's off-season a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switched to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Patrick Patterson is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's the natural. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man, and at the 3, the small forward. It's Holmes, high post. Kennard for 3. That one misses. And Houston the other way now.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And here's Exum. Here's the 3. The rebound by Gibson. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Holmes kicks to Gibson. The Rockets pull it in. Zeller's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Gibson with the steal. Here's Mann. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Cody Zeller.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one calls for Houston making some changes. Felicia's checked in for Christian Wood. Sterling Brown comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Avery Bradley in for Cody Zeller. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers. Exum passes to Brown. He kicks to Bradley. Rebound by the Clippers. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Patterson can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Brown feeling it out of it. Outside Brent. And it's off from 3-point range.
And this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Rockets on offense. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Bradley with good focus there. Tough play, and ends up with the and 1.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Outside Rondo. High arcing shot. The shot no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Brown right side. The rebound by Patterson. The Clippers shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the 4th. Now, here's Holmes, guarded closely. To the inside. I think so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Exum passes to House. 1:33 left in the 4th. Holmes with the steal.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Natural.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
17-foot shot on the way. Outside for George. Misses the three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Now Brown. Pass to Zeller. And the pass to Exum. A floater, and it's 2 points on the layup.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And bring in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So
tried to dump the leaves in that fucking thing that's overflowing damn near. And then as I was driving through, I seen a couple maintenance guys sitting in a trailer. So I turned around and... Huh? What out there? So I turned around to talk to him. And asked him about that tree.
I see you out there doing work.
Like, are you a renter or whatever? And I was like, no, we own it. He's like, so you're not a renter? You're an owner? Yes. I'm not sure if we're responsible since you own the trailer. So I know you called up there to talk to the office. So I'm gonna go back up there. I'm gonna find out what's going on, and I'm gonna have to call you. Because if I have to call someone, I'm not doing that myself, dude. There's no way.
Call Tom the tree guy.
Somebody. Hey, my friends, are you insured? Are you insured so if you drop something on my head? Okay, well, I would be calling a life
Insured is high price. Uninsured is low price. Appreciate you spreading your whole life story to the whole internet. That's real nice. It's real nice, it's art. Should be 15, 20 coins. Wow.
been playing this game for a very long time, and just trying to make a player that looks like me. I'm not really that close. It's really special that I actually get to have somebody that looks exactly like me. I'm really excited for that.
It's the dream come true, you know. When I was little and I was playing 2K, I would always think about, damn, like, I should be there one day, you know. I want to be there one day, and here we are.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
How does it feel that you're going to be in NBA 2K?
It's great. Being a video game, played it my whole life growing up, with all my guys, and now to finally be in it, I don't got to create my own play. It was fun.
You've been playing 2K all your life. What modes do you play on?
I play everything, team up.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. Presenting for our broadcast tonight. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. This is Kevin Holland with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. And it's Harrell in at the center. And for the Clippers, you got the natural. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's George in at the 2 spot. And the regular season approaching its peak.
Tatum is back, so we're going to change the lineup. So remember to do that after this game.
Clark Summit suggested pushing back the regular season perimeter.
You know what, Kevin? I would love to push back the regular season and reduce the number of games. Now, that would be an idea that I would be willing to try to get some traction for.
To the paint, here's Holmes. Cousins trying to free himself up. The Clippers keeping it alive. 18 at time from here. The Lakers on offense. Matthews scanning the floor. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Schroeder finds Harrell. Trying to shoot. It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. Here's Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
The turnaround James, no good. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Rockets in Houston. And that one's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside, Davis. LeBron outside, 6 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Oh, he wishes he had that one back.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Her passes to Harrell. Davis has the open look. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Schroeder against Holmes. And that one's good. Schroeder.
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Holmes off the drop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Holmes. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Davis. The kick out to Matthews. Trying to get open is Davis. Contained shot, and it's good on the way.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Older.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. He's racking his brain, trying to devise ways to take Paul George out of his comfort zone. The coach said he's just so steady, so confident. No matter what defense you run at him, he calmly dissects it. It's a problem that George poses for every team in the league. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Davis. That shot, no good. 18 that time from Leonard.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, they can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. He kicks to LeBron. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Holmes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When Cousins plays with that kind of force, it really puts the defense in a pickle and typically leads to him being fouled.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. He's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here we go, and it's George finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
LeBron up top. He's covered by Leonard. A pass to Matthews. Over Morris. Kept alive. Drummond lays it up off the glass.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Holmes, good. Holmes got 6.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Drummond. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 3 rebounds in this game. Takes it out to Leonard. No good from outside. And so it's Matthews with it. Bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 12-point game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A 3 from Leonard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Out left to the wing. George against Schroeder. Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Kuzma, that's good.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
And it's Holmes off the drop. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Hey, Ray, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive. He's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Holmes passes to Ibaka. Morris trying to free himself up. Ibaka had no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Holmes against Kuzma. Holmes kicks to Morris. Holmes passes to George. Fires the three. That shot misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Holmes passes to a bucket and stolen by Drummond. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance. Cousins comes in for Taj Gibson, and it's the natural in for Rajon Rondo. And then for the Lakers, Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis, and it's Matthews in for Dennis Schroeder. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this team.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length. He was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The natural out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Zubac in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Jackson throws it down home.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. This is it to LeBron. Back to Matthews. Shoots over Holmes. Matthews, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Lakers trail by 15. Here's Horton Tucker. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, from when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jackson against James. Jackson looking it over. Pocket 6. No good there. Great D that time from LeBron. Here's Horton Tucker. He kicks it to Matthews. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Harrell.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
And it's Holmes off the drop. Pass to Cousins. Kennard for 3. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the wing. This one for 3.
I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
And he makes that one. That's now 8 points for the natural.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. A different look for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. And George is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. The Lakers also with the sub. Andre Drummond's checked in for Wesley Matthews.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. Every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Hey, we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Rockets lit up the floor. He finished with 47 points. His percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
He was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. An offensive rebound. Hero. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Clippers leading by 10. George passes to Holmes. Back to George. From deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. No one covering. Kuzma's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Holmes with it. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Craig, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning the championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Leonard dishes to Levant, and that basket's going to count, folks. It's the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Lakers trail by 11. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
LeBron outside. And James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Holmes kicks to George. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
I'm willing to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground and receive the pass and finish it off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kuzma finds James. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 10. Left side, George. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Harrell, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for LeBron. Schroeder looking around. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Here's Horton Tucker. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Lakers have gone 9-10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. In what's been a very close game here. Clippers ahead. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close in the... He's checked in for Luke Kennard. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the center filling out the middle. Holmes finds Morris. It's blocked. Cousins against Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Holmes. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Frank, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. James, the pass to Matthews. Here's Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they're unable to get the time nested there. Inside, here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Schroeder uses the glass to finish the lane. Schroeder's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's LeBron. Over Leonard. James, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on to Marcus Cousins.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Clippers in the lead. And here is Holmes. 14 points for him. He's off on the first. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Schroeder outside. And there's the pass to Drummond. Davis dishes to James. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by LeBron.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Leonard draws the double. Here's Holmes. Oh, and then jammed by Holmes.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Morris. And that one goes long. Lakers have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. For the lead, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. James has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. George against Schroeder. George passes to Holmes. Dishes it to Leonard. George with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the team. The bucket is good. Davis has got 13.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Here comes with the double team. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. And it's Davis with the jam.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
Now, here's Holmes. 17 points in the game. Cousins, the pass to George. Shoots over Matthews. They get the rebound. Zubac. And Davis sends it back.
Well, let me tell you what, Davis uses his work so well. I mean, defensive stalwart holds his ground. And because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And the Clippers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try to deny him the ball in the paint and keep him away from the basket.
Clippers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They retain possession. Zubac kicks to Holmes. And they get it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
It's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Outside, Davis. Schroeder outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock it down.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Holmes.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Davis. Here's Schroeder, and he lays it straight in. Schroeder's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just creating havoc for the opponents in the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. It's a great stretch that he's having here. And boy, I really admire his energy.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shooting.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Look at AD, and you know he's taking his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
So for the Clippers, Luke Kennard, he's checked in for one. And it's Jackson in for Paul George. And the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in. Now Holmes. He's got 21. Good D by Drummond.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now Brayton's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, but he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Kuzma's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Zubas.
And you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
Lakers leading by 12. James looking it over. Six on the shot clock, and he comes up with the deuce. James has got 17 now.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Holmes kicks to Ibaka. Drummond working against Holmes. Passes to Kennard. Jackson in the corner. Over James. Jackson misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. And the lead scorer demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Jackson finds Holmes. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Gibson, and the layup's good off the glass.
An exceptional offensive rebound. Gibson seems to have an uncanny ability to get to the right position on the glass.
James against Holmes. LeBron is doubled. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clippers trail by 16. They double him with LeBron. Holmes kicks to Gibson.
Shoots.
That three off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And it's Schroeder missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line. There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Harrell. And the rejection by Jackson. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Morris. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 12. And now the fast break LeBron with the ball. Nobody near Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Holmes. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. James kicks to Drummond. And the Lakers get it back.
Here's another opportunity. Everything's going right for these guys.
And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball, and Harrell slams it in.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up, scanning the floor, and finding the open man.
Holmes passes to Gibson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Lakers leading by 17. Schroeder outside. Pass to LeBron. To the paint. And Harrell slams it in.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
Holmes passes to Gibson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Kuzma brings the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's the Lakers with it. James has a 2-pointer, and again it's the Lakers.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Paul George is out there with the natural. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Cousins. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Lakers leading by 19. Harrell with it inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon. That kind of marksmanship.
Dwight Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Loads it up there for Harrell. It's stolen by Morris. George, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers.
certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Matthews, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
James with it. George picks him up. James wide open. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morris with the bucket.
And the powerful frame of Morris. Difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Bucket 6. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound. Drummond dishes to Hero. Schroeder outside. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Holmes. And the layup is good after a nice defense. Holmes got 29.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Drummond. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do is stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers lead by 16. LeBron outside. Fires it up. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Holmes. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. All free throws good from Holmes.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The pass to James. Down low. Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 19 points in the game.
Anytime he's in the paint, Davis has the advantage. Size and agility works in his favor.
And Davis sends it back. Leonard against LeBron. He feeds it to Hero. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Montrezl Harrell.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Lakers leading by 16. Puts it up for Davis.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Matthews with the steal. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And LeBron throws it down.
Matthews doing a nice job using those instincts of his at the defensive end to come up with steals.
Here's Cousins. And the rejection by Harrell. Clear passes to James. Again, the Lakers.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. The last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Holmes throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. Unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Back to Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Four on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Schroeder. Off target from three-point range.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Oh, Holmes in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter. A long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel guilty. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they've changed too. They're really looking strong here.
The free throw drops for Zubac. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Passes it to Holmes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up. You know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars that you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some had suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player ride on the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? I mean, some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first third and you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd and 2nd, you're done for the half. So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
LeBron passes to Davis. Matthews, no one around him.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. So it's the Lakers now. The lead is 15. LeBron outside. Pass to Harrell. Here's Matthews. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
The first free throw is good.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Clippers trail by 18. Clippers moving the ball around. And stolen by Harrell. Pass break. The Lakers Davis with it. Leonard picks him up. That's good from Davis on the assist by James. Davis has got 24 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Holmes against Schroeder. Holmes kicks to Morris. Cousins trying to free himself up. Morris with the bucket.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Davis looking for an opening. And here is Morris. Now, here's Holmes. The shot, no good. 18 that time for Harrell. Up the floor, here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in, and that one misses. And he's good on the second. Now Schroeder. And he uses the glass on the layup. 27 points for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that little block. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Lakers leading by 19. Outside, Davis. Outside, Matthews. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Matthews has got 7 points for the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Holmes with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 for the line that time. The Lakers shooting 55% on the fourth. They are executing late. James with it. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Outside Matthews. Pass to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. James outside. Trying to get open is Davis. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And George, here we go, doesn't get it to drop for him. Holmes against Schroeder. And the pass to James. And they double up LeBron. High post, Davis. Shot from the top of the key. He can't hit that top. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
So both teams changing it up here. Here is Matthews, and so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up for great.
focused on your workout.